Very good afternoon, Hazel, and a very good afternoon to everyone watching. What a first session for Ronnie O'Sullivan there.
Frame 5, Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
Mark did have a chance in that fourth frame, but the first three frames he never got a look in. Breaks at 97, 70, 96. It's a bit like the way he was playing in this quarter-final against Ricky Walden. He was awesome. Now, will the interval possibly change things? You've said so many times that Mark Selby produces his best when his back's against the wall. You could say his back's against the wall here. Ronnie's got a possible pot here, but the cue ball's going to run into the pack of reds if he plays it playing ball. How did he find the gap there? He was hoping for a kiss and possibly finishing on the black.
Yeah, certainly been a feature of his play this week as well. His long game's been terrific, aside from everything else, which has been A1. He's been knocking the long ones in.
Yeah, Ronnie's here again, Ronnie Wood, the Rolling Stones. He is there somewhere. That's him. Keeps disappearing, doesn't he? Good old Ronnie, a big snooker fan, great friend of Jimmy White and Ronnie. And there's the legend himself, Jimmy, looking terrific. And still playing well, as Jimmy. Played in the Legends a week before, and Jimmy and myself can't really beat the great Steve Davis and Stephen Hendry.
12.
Didn't we, Jimmy?
13.
It's been an incredible focus this week with O'Sullivan's play. I mean, just to reach this final,
20.
He dropped 3 frames all week.
21.
He really has been in his own little cocoon of concentration. In the match with Ricky Walden, he could have played a firework display behind him. He wouldn't have heard any of them. He was so good. He really was.
28.
Yeah, that was up there with his greatest
29.
ever sessions. I mean, he's played so many of them, but that was right up there with the best. In fact, I thought this would be quite a close encounter, because every time they've played a long match, these two players, there's only been 1 or 2 frames in it. And Mark Selby,
36.
well, he just hasn't had a chance.
37.
Well, absolute perfection again. And a full ball cannon on the pink with screw back. Ooh, there's a surprise. Missed the blue.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 37.
Took his eye off the pot that time, and he didn't hit the pink as he intended. So, a bit of a chance for Mark. It's not an easy chance with the blue out of commission, the pink awkward, and the black off its spot. So, might be able to get that black back onto its spot if he can get on the red that's on the black spot here, John.
Yeah, he's going to need to get that one away fairly quickly, because if he doesn't, the black will spot back on there and be hampered again. So, as you say, Dennis, straight on it. That's what he's looking for. Has he come far enough? I don't think he has. Difficult to hold. Just looking there, I think he may be trying to play a little cannon on the black here. That's the problem with that shot. You don't get it right, you can
Six.
flip it on the other red. So, chance gone begging. All the time, Dennis, there's more pressure on, isn't there? You know, you're 4-0 behind a massive Masters final. Your chances come, but you've just got to score when they come up.
Mark Selby, 6.
Yeah, that last shot he played when he cannoned the black, when things are going well and you're maybe leading 3 or 4-0, they always seem to work out. You get the cannon perfect, but when you're struggling, that's the sort of thing that happens. Another good safety shot there. And there's a keen snooker follower, Mark Warren. You may have seen him in Mad Dogs and Hustle. I remember chatting to him at the conference centre. That's quite a number of years ago, so still follows the old snooker.
Yeah, and there's also a couple of footballers in the audience there. Messrs Lawton and Barry from Aston Villa. Good result for them yesterday at Anfield.
I think we nearly got a smile there, JP. Just having a little think about it. He doesn't want to push a red over the corner pocket here. Wow, he found that gap. He only just missed the red on the side, but he's brought the red up with him. Is the green going to come to his rescue? I think it has. And that, once again, is usually, when you're playing well, you get those little bits of good fortune. He didn't intend the red to come up, but it was a good shot he picked out anyway.
Yes, and a bit of a problem because obviously playing that cue ball down into the baulk area now, you've got to try and protect it against that red that's loose up there. So if you cannon the baulk colour, it'd be trouble.
Just wondering if that plant's on the two reds. It looks as if it's going to the left of the pocket as we look at it. Well, he could squeeze that. Be interesting to see if Ronnie takes it on. Never even looked at it.
Yeah, it's pretty close. The good thing is he missed the brown there. Pretty decent shot that was. But it is interesting, Dennis. It's not far off, is it?
Yeah, Ronnie's just had a glance at it there, but he can't obviously get to it. But see, it's going slightly to the left, but if you hit it the first red on the other side, you'll make the plant. Not a bad thing from Mark's point of view to have a little safety battle here. Ronnie's back looking at that plant again, and he could send the one red that's near the blue spot onto those two. Or can he hit the plant direct? No, he was hitting the right. He needed to hit the other side of the red.
Yeah, he couldn't get there because the red near the blue spot was stopping that. I agree with you. He'd have been able to hit that full ball, or close to it. He'd have made that plant, but he couldn't do it. You see, he's hit it thin, and that's made the red miss. Down 31 points behind. Not a totally easy starter here for Mark. Okay, you fancy him chipping this one in if he wants to, but it's awkward, so he's going to take the other one, is he? Up into the yellow pocket. Good pot required.
One.
And he's looking at the yellow. It's a slightly easier pot than the pink. And looking at the pink, if he potted it, would put it out of commission because it looks to be a red on the pink spot. So he'd probably try and pot this and get on the red that's covering that pink spot.
Seemed to get a bit of a bounce off that.
3.
He had to play it with a little bit of stun run through, but preferred the cue ball down the table a little further there. Yeah, just took the pace out the white.
Oh, he's got to find a gap here with the cue ball. Oh, and he didn't find the gap. He didn't get the pot, but he might just have
Selby 3.
got away with it. At first glance, I don't think he's left anything. Hit that all wrong, and let's have a look. As he's cannoned all those balls, there's a one little pot. Yeah, I think he might be able to just get past the black. Yeah, there it is.
Bit of pressure on this one, though. You know you're leaving quite a few reds in the open if you don't get this. Beautifully cued. Absolutely beautiful. Couldn't hit that any better.
1.
Wasn't frozen on the cushion, but it was quite close to it. But as you said, John, you can't hit them any better than that, and it's given them a chance now. 29 in front, and there's enough easy reds available. In fact, all the reds are potable.
Yeah, it was a bit of a double whammy for Mark, wasn't it? Missed the pot and opened the reds out. But that first red from O'Sullivan was a lot better than it looked on your screen.
4.
Yeah, you see, he was trying to find the gap there, so he had one eye on that, and he didn't find the gap and missed the red, but it was a good opening red from Ronnie.
Ten.
Once again, beautifully struck. Just makes it look so easy that sometimes you don't think there's anything to the shot he's just played. But that was absolutely superb.
17. And
he's a tremendous player all round, and as Stephen Hendry always says, he's also the best front runner in the game. Get behind to this fella and you're in big trouble.
24. $25.
Yeah, he's got to find something, Mark, but where is it going to come from, the way Ronnie's playing? As I mentioned earlier, the
31.
longer matches they've played, they've all been very close. But at the moment, this is all one-way traffic.
32. 38. $40. $33.
Amazing. Well, those
47.
pockets must look like buckets to Ronnie at the moment, even doubles.
Ronnie O'Sullivan,
Another
47
great
on the
display
frame.
from Ronnie O'Sullivan. He takes the frame. He now leads 5-0.